Hello, everyone, and welcome to another stream here on the channel for the Black Hood crew. I am Darkness 30XX. You can see I've made a couple changes around here. Everything around me, background, actually using this green wall behind me. Might as well use it as a green screen. As you can see, I've arranged a couple things. We have links to follow right over here, live chat, and right down here you have, well, the zeros are showing how many people are currently online, which is 0 right now. And at the bottom right there is the link for the Discord. That's a permanent link, so whenever you're ready, you can jump in there. There's a separate forum specifically for the live stream, so anything written there, you'll see it, will pop up on the stream. I'll see the names, I'll see everything, and I'll be able to reply. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump in. Tonight, I have a special treat. So recently, I entered a contest online. I will not name from who, because they don't pay me. And I won myself an Oculus Quest 2. That's right, VR headset. So what I'm going to do is I already have it preloaded, ready to go. It's set up with Steam VR. It is currently set up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut this mic off, because then we're going to use the headset mic. And you guys are going to be able to see everything I see. So just give me a few moments. If you see a screen, you'll see it. All right. All right. So you can see it's currently loaded up. This is Steam VR. You can see the name right up there. These are my hands. Pretty cool, right? So first things first, we're going to go ahead and jump into some VR chat. You can see it's loading up there in front of you. Make sure, yep. So you can see right in front of you, VR chat. As soon as it loads up, it'll dive into my my current avatar's, let's say, apartment. This is VR chat. Logging in as me on Steam. There we go. So this is what the world space currently will look like from the outside, but we are going to see it from my point of view. Now, if you're wondering why my hands look like this, it's because I'm an alien. Hi. Oh, hold on. Nope. There we go. Got a cup. Even the mouth moves based on what I'm saying. Obviously, it's not going to spill out, but yep, Area 51, baby. So you can see based on the buttons that I hold, or even just touch, they got a tactile feedback. They are touch sensitive. So right now, this is me touching none of the buttons. See, my hands are open, all 5 fingers. Surprised this alien even has 5. Open. Now, if I place my thumbs on some of the buttons, you got 2 buttons on each controller along with the joysticks. You can see fingers closed, and now I'm giving a peace sign. Now, if I use my middle finger and close the secondary trigger button, I get these bad boys. And then if I hit the other buttons, full close. And if I let go of the thumbs, the hand kind of opens up a little bit, and I get this weird thing going on with the cup of drink that doesn't spill. So, as you can see, space around me is all my own. Got portals over there leading to other places. But first, I'm gonna show you a couple of avatars that I have currently saved. So I'm gonna hit here, avatars. This top row are ones that I've personally saved for myself. We're gonna kind of go through them. You got Gigan from Godzilla, the Iron Giant from Iron Giant, obviously. Crystal Godzilla from also Godzilla. Gur from Invader Zim. He's actually really small. And boop, now I'm closer to the floor. But because his arms are so short, you don't see anything in front of me. Which I guess works, but you can see I'm small. So that's how this works. Let's try something a little bit taller. You got the Happy Mask Salesman from The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Absolutely fantastic game. Hands are kind of weird because he doesn't have any individual fingers, but look at the masks. They blink and move as I talk. That's just plain creepy. Even the ones facing the opposite way. Like, the Happy Mask Salesman has a bunch of masks on the backpack right back here. And if these are doing it, the ones back there are doing it. And that's just flat out creepy. Hell, even the one down there is doing it. That's creepy. So we'll switch it out. Next, I have this hooded figure. Some very articulate hands. Oops. I don't even know how to turn that off. Anyway. So we're going to go ahead and try another one. This is, if you don't already notice, Obi-Wan Kenobi. All right, hold on. Let's see, how do I turn that off? Okay, so it's off. I am now Obi-Wan Kenobi. Cool, right? I am Obi-Wan. Let's try another one. This is a stylized version of Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII. Don't know why the eyes are doing that. That's weird. See the outfit, the hands. Kind of weird, but it works. Do I even need to provide introduction? Yep, the one and only Mario. You got the M right up there. Mouth moving. Super weird. Giant hands, even in first person. Look at this. Ah! They're huge. So let's try these out. These I literally picked up the other day. These are a couple of Gundams. Now what's cool about these is that they have custom animations based on which button you hold. So I got main weapon for this Gundam here, shield in this hand. Sorry, it's kind of glitchy there a little bit. Let me move back. There you go. So cool, right? Mostly picked these because not only are they very articulate, got the fingers, but just the shading overall. See it in the shoulders, here and here, the face, the rest of the body. Just extremely impressive, the artist behind this. And did the same thing with this one. Another Night Gundam. Very articulate, shading. Look at this, the colors. And I got a sword this time. Now, if you can see, the mask comes down when I activate the sword and shield. Now, these actually have no collision whatsoever. What ends up happening is it just looks really cool. So for now, I'm going to stick to the alien simply because he doesn't have a whole lot of extra going on. None of the extra bulkiness of, say, the Gundams. So next, I'm going to show you some pretty cool stuff that you can do in VR. Now, mostly, it just comes down to how accurate it is to be using these things. Now, I've been to this world before, so that's why it's preloaded. This is a gun range. Allows you to use various weapons, but it allows you to kind of test out the accuracy of this thing as soon as it initializes. Here we are. So got my hands. You can see the range over there. So let's try out some handguns. Let's try this one right here. Right up to the side. Now, normally, you would push the button, send the target down range, but instead, now the object, if you can see the timer over there, the timer, the counter, is it only counts when you get a headshot. Now, if you're wondering what that blue bar is, it should be pretty obvious at this point. It's how much ammunition I have left. Every single time I run out, it automatically reloads. Cool animation. And let it go. So we can go try out another one. So I'm going to try this machine gun right here, if I can reach it. There we go. Now, because I'm in a seated position, it's kind of weird and wonky if something's on the floor. Instead, oh, I'm actually doing pretty good. So you can see the counter go up as I land hits. And then the reload. Now you gotta be wondering, are these normally this accurate? Absolutely not. In real life, you would have a ridiculous amount of recoil, especially for machine gun type weapons like this. So no, it would not be that accurate. Instead, we're going to try something a little bit different here. I'm going to go full sniper rifle. This is a Barrett sniper rifle. Now, Normally, when you play a first-person shooter, you would hold some sort of button to look down the scope here. Well, in this case, because it's VR, I actually bring it up to my eye, try and keep a steady hand, and so it says 31. Let's see if I can actually land a headshot here. And there you go. So you can see I actually have to bring the rifle up to my eye, scope down, and squeeze the trigger. Now I completely butchered that shot, but let's try it again. Now you don't really see it, but inside the visor, you can see me here on the camera, actually under the visor, I'm actually closing my left eye, keeping my right eye open to actually see down the barrel. Actually see down the scope. Simply because, I mean, if you look at anybody else that's ever used a rifle before, it's pretty much the same deal. You would close the left eye so you can focus specifically on the eye that's looking down the scope and land your shots. This one is a bit of a cheat gun because all it does is get headshots. Even if I was to point it over here. Or point it over there. Point it at the floor. Point it at the ceiling. This thing. Weird. And now we're going to try this one because I'm pretty sure some of you saw this. And you're wondering, what in the heck is this thing? You're about to see. You can't even see it. Where am I looking at? There's the head, and at that point, why even bother aiming when you can just... And you can see multi-shot. That's the reload animation for this. Let me hold that out in front. Ridiculous. I'm going to go ahead and let that go. So you can see, very cool. Now, this works very well. You hear it, the audio works very well, even though it doesn't look like I have headphones on. It's actually a set of speakers right around this area here on the headset that I can hear anything and everything that's going on. So whether it's the noises at the gun range or say somebody speaking while inside VR chat, which is where we are now. So next, I'm going to show you guys something really cool that I was messing around with earlier today. I'm going to exit VR chat. You're actually going to see the menu again for Steam VR. Waiting and loading, waiting and loading. Now you can see I'm in a seated position, which is what my current setup is designed as, because I don't want to be up and walking around. This time it's the lab. So while that's loading up, again, I'm in a seated position. So my range is not very far, but you can see if I bring my hands out too far, it gives me the red letting me know, whoa, 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 whoa. You're kind of getting too far from your pre-established play area in this particular case. Oh, the lab is made by Valve. Cool new games to go with it. So this is the lab. Now, if it looks kind of familiar, if you've ever played Portal, Aperture logo, let's start. yes, I literally just pressed the button in VR in 3D, and it works.
Hello, Repair Associate, and welcome to the Robot Rehabilitation and Wellness Center.
So I'm going to show you the introductory area for this particular app, which, if I can get close enough, my God.
Fractal Network Administrators needed for exploration in Pocket Universe Lab 49.
Let me get a little bit closer. There we go. I'm going to take this and I'm going to absorb it. We're going to Iceland with that really long name. Welcome to Iceland, everyone. He's here with me. Hey, buddy. It's almost like we're actually here. I can move to different areas. Sticks. Look at this place. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's almost like we're actually here. So let's head on over to this side over here. We're going to go all the way over here. Oh, there we go. So it does look kind of fake, but you do have to remember these are basically photos texturized and placed over 3D models of what's actually supposed to be here while he's busy running around. You can see the grass. Now, it doesn't look very good, but again, this is virtual. You can see the mountains all the way out there. Birds flying in the sky. You can actually hear them. There's one over there. You walk over here. Where are you going? I can't even go over there. Lucky. And this is to return to the lab. We're going to try a different one. Wait for it to load. This is what the controllers look like in VR, but basically look exactly the same in real life
Against
too.
all odds, Test Traveler of Pocket Universe Lab 8 has survived.
If you've ever played Portal, you know statements like that are absolutely hilarious. So, this is the one I was trying over here.
Experiment Trusted Magnet has been cleared for immediate decontamination in Pocket Universe Lab 89.
Closer and absorb. Loading longbow. Kind of Minecraft-ish, but it's anything but. Got him. Really, dude? had that one. If I was an actual archer, I would have been fired by now. Bingo. Headshot. Now, you can actually see me turning around. Ooh, headshot. Where'd the bow go? Come on. It's alright. Could have been worse. But you can see I'm actually moving around. Spinning in my chair mostly, but to see behind me I actually have to turn my body this way. I just hit the wall. Oh, check that out. I'm on a scoreboard. Nice. So let's head back to the lab. Now, so far, those are the only two things I've really tried.
Test Traveler has survived a relic expedition in Pocket Universe Lab 8. Experiment Gibbs sonar is closed until further notice in Pocket Universe Lab 982.
Let's see what this is. The secret shop. Sometimes these apps kind of take a while, especially because they're streaming from my PC to the headset. Where am I?
Ah, there you are. And look at you, standing alone in the dark. Why? I am a terrible host. Here, take my life. I know my way around well enough without it. Don't be afraid. There is plenty to see. All you have to do is look. But don't be surprised if something looks back. Treasures may hide in even the darkest corners. I was just closing up, but don't let that concern you. When it's time for lights out, well, you'll see. Well, I have a few deliveries to... Oh, there now. Good thing Roqueter is out for the night. Maybe I do need a light in
What the heck is this thing?
Very well, my friend.
He left me alone with this thing. Whatever it is. It's a lamp. holding the light. You can switch hands. Click. That would have been creepy if it went off right in front of us. Wow. Alright, so this particular one does better if I'm actually up and walking around, but because I'm currently tethered, I have to feel the table to see where the camera is, which is right here in front of me. You can see some of these experiences work much better when you can actually get up and walk around. There is a way to set this up wirelessly. Might be something for next time, so we can try some of these other ones. I just have to adjust my camera so that you guys can see me actually standing up and acting like a complete fool in front of the camera.
Pocket Universe Lab 8 has returned from an experiment.
Aperture Science. Oh, it's empty. Kind of looked like it had ice water in it.
Been safely extracted from its relic in Pocket Universe Lab 11.
Rocket University Labs 08. So what do you guys think, huh? Pretty cool, huh? Now obviously there's a lot of things that can be done. Got lots of other worlds.
Has been cleared for immediate introduction of physical laws in Pocket Universe Lab 63.
Let's see this one. The solar system. Let me make sure you guys are still here. Ooh. Ghost hands. That is the sun. It's Jupiter. That's Neptune. Or Uranus, one of the two. And no, I do not pronounce it the way you think. This is... No way. Mars. Wait, so this is Earth. Ah. Gotta chase it down. This is Earth. This is planet Earth. Look at it. It's planet Earth. I have it in my hand. And now I just sent it off into space. Oh, that was Jupiter. And go, my friend. Whoa. Little too close to the sun there. Oh, look. There's Saturn. Look at that. The beautiful rings. The infinite cosmos in all directions. This is actually my first time seeing this, so. Whee! Let's put you back. So that one, speeding one, be Mercury. The one on the second line coming toward us right now is Venus. Obviously Earth. There's Mars coming around the back end. Jupiter. Saturn. Let's see. This is once and for all Uranus, and then Neptune all the way over there. And yes, Uranus does have rings like Saturn, wherever Saturn went. They're just not as big and pronounced as say Saturns are, but and more vertically than anything else. And I think they did state that, yep, Uranus has some as well. They're just Neptune. This is Neptune. Has its own rings as well. Just maybe not as pronounced as, again, as say Uranus and Saturn all the way over there. Pretty cool. That's actually the first time I've ever seen that. That was super cool. Wonder if the maybe the lab is available on the device on its
Welcome
own.
back, test traveler.
But we'll see. Let's see. Nope. Yeah. My bad. So we're going to exit the game. This is going to bring us back to our VR home, which is loading right there. So I can go ahead and take this thing off, because not for nothing, it is heavy. Especially since it's forward heavy, it drags your face down. And since I'm wearing glasses, it makes it all the more difficult. Oh, nice. So there's the table. Oh my god. So what did y'all think? So what did you guys think, huh? Pretty neat, huh? So, look into the future. I'm going to be using this thing more often as I get, a couple games for it. Try out some other things and see where we go from there. So, by all means, we're going to have some fun with it for sure. So, we're going to go ahead and cut it out tonight right here. I will be back tomorrow night. We're going to most likely stream Among Us if I don't find a good topic to discuss, but we'll see. We'll see when we get there. All right. So you guys have a good night. Stay safe. Be careful out there, and have a good one.